Okay, so let's take a look at how you can create an app in Oracle Apex, and for that we will be making use of Excel document, right? So the data from the Excel document I will be using it as to create one of the app, right? So first thing is to sign up to Oracle Apex, right? Click on start for free. Then you have like four options to choose from, one being your free workspace that you can request and get instantly. Second is Oracle Apex service through cloud, right? So you need to have a cloud account. Third, you can use your Oracle Enterprise Edition and install Apex on the top. Fourth being use Express Edition, and you can download and set up Apex, right? So that's one of the option. Then once you sign up and verify, simply click on sign in if you choose cloud accounts. So I have one such workspace which is free, and to create the account I will make use of app builder. Here you can see the option to create. So we are creating from scratch, so we can use this option, or if you want to use starter app or sample data you can use this option, but in my case I prefer to create new app using create button, right? Then if I want to upload the data from file, can simply click on this option, then choose file and click on files, HR data Excel file, right? Click open. It will scan through that data and then it will let me know about this HR data as table name, right? Can also choose the columns to load. Below you can see the sample view for that, right? Now the next thing would be to load. Now it will take us here to get all the rows into your table. You can see HR data table. Now we will create application, or you can view this in a new object browser, right? Now here you see all the data types and columns. Now out of this I will create app, right? It will ask you which table you are using that we just created. Create an app, right? So now the next thing would be to choosing what should be the name of your app. So I'm going to make entire app name uppercase. Then I will choose data like this icon. Okay, now you can save the icon, and the next thing would be choosing the pages that you want to appear. So let's say activity monitoring, theme, right? Then access control, configuration. These are some of the pages that I choose, and then I will push for creating application. So this process should begin and it will let you create the application. Okay, along with application, all the pages that we just pointed out will be created. As you can see, these are the pages that we will see created, right? Now after this, what we can do is we can click on create page, just in case if we need any additional page, right? Before that, what we can do is we run the application, right? Now here I will have to use my login, right? Once logged in, Here you can see the dashboard. It should take me to some chart which is basically drawn against the data that I put into my chart data table. Then there is again search and report options, so we will take a look at search as well. Can search through the department, which is going to be the exact area which is sorting our data, like the amount of people which can be sorted based on that, right? So these are unique values, and that is why our database picked it up. So we can get all the people in sales department or say training department, etc., right? Similarly, we have like report option. So report option will also give you option to add new data, but we don't want that, right? So what we can do is we will go back to Apex, click on create page. We will choose the form, right? Because I want to add new data, so I will try and add form, right? Then we will basically say add employee, right? Then I will choose the table name which we already have, from which it is going to be fetching and adding the data. So click next, accept everything that you have, click create page. Now it will take you to page designer. So usually we don't need this, but if you happen to be specific about how you want this form to appear, you can modify this, right? And then we can save this, right? And considering there are no changes, we don't need to save, so we will go back to application. Now here I want to run this application and verify that my page is added or not. So top menu, here you see add employee page, and on that page you can see I have option to add new employee, and once we do, we can click on create. That should work out, right? So this is pretty much the data that we have. Right now, let's see, I want to customize few properties specific to page. I can choose from the available set of page, and then from there I can edit the same, right? There are shared components, utilities, and import export options that you can go through as well, right? So if you choose to use export, here you can see we have that option, right? All the data you want to export can do so. Simply click export, it will export the SQL file, and you will be able to get that in the file like this, right? So up to this point you get the idea how to request a free workspace, how to log in, and then create an app using your Excel data or Excel file, you can say. Then next we also checked how to create a new page into that existing application, and we also looked at how to export our data in case if we want to tap out of this application and move elsewhere, right? So all of those things said and done, let's see if you choose to remove this particular app. So what you can do, click on edit button for that application in dashboard, then go to tasks, right? And then click on delete this application. Now here you can see all that is going to be wiped out. These are your all the pages that were created by your application, and it will be deleted once you click on permanently delete the data. So we click on that. It will take a few seconds and it will return us back to dashboard. So now that we have our application removed, right? So our process was from creating a workspace to importing Excel data all the way to deleting our application, cleaning it up.